Hello, welcome to the Made You Smile podcast. My name's Melinda.
And I'm Carrie, and we're here to bring you fun, laughter, and maybe even a few aha moments.
So ready, set, smile. Oh wait, I didn't smile.
Here we are again. This is our second podcast that we have on YouTube.
Yay!
Yay. We are holding our mics. I don't like that. So we're going to get microphone holders. I have them. I just don't know how it works.
Wait, do the microphone holders also, is that another term for our husbands?
Wouldn't that be amazing to have our husbands on our podcast
Like a boom.
and all they're doing is just standing over us like this with our microphones and instructed not to tune in. We don't need your opinion.
Oh, that's right.
We just need you to stand there and look pretty and hold our microphones
Reminds me
for
of
us.
Randy being in that show with us, and it was for a women's event.
Oh yeah.
and we definitely did some women topics included in our comedy, and bless his heart, he was a trooper. We had lunch together at.
I'm so full. I am so incredibly full, and I'm so sorry because I'm just now realizing
We can't see each other.
I see you.
You can?
Because I see the screen.
Right. I can't see your face.
And so there, maybe.
I don't know if I lean a little bit.
Maybe move to your right a little bit. Is that better?
Yeah. Can you still see me?
No. You have plenty of room.
What? I'm just looking at I'm really fascinated now with the back of your camera.
Isn't it pretty?
Because you've got 1, 2, 3.
I have a lot.
4, 5 camera
I'm an
lenses?
Android person. Android girly.
That's impressive. I was happy with my iPhone that's got 3 on it.
It's a really good camera. I'm team Android all the way.
You and my son.
all
Right.
the day.
I do too. Never mind. I've got 5 on the back of
Okay,
mine.
all right. You got a good camera too.
Riley is Android.
Team
And our
Android.
whole family is Apple. And so he gets bumped off of the text sometimes.
That's why you're supposed to use WhatsApp.
Yes, I know. You've been trying to get me into that.
WhatsApp is great. That's what our family has to use because Rachel and I are green bubbles and everybody else or whatever iPhone color bubbles are.
Randy uses iPhone?
Yeah, it's through work because he has
okay.
to have it
Gotcha.
through work. So
Gotcha.
he's about to switch over to Android though.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
okay.
Hey, first of all, I'm stuffed. I said that because we ate at Cheesecake Factory and I tried something
And
different.
someone forced us, Carrie,
Me.
to try the key
Key lime
cheesecake, which was delicious.
You're welcome.
Yes.
So good.
But now I'm so full.
I know.
Because I didn't stop with the 2 or 3 bites I was going to stop with.
I love this type of advice. These are unhinged
Yes. Okay.
life hacks.
Oh, okay.
This is from
That describes my whole
Unhinged.
life. It's just unhinged.
Unhinged.
But then you followed it with life hacks. Okay.
Yeah. So, it's just the way that you learn. Unhinged life hacks are just those little things that you learn for yourself
To trick yourself.
to doing the things
I was
that
the
you
one
already have to do.
that used to mock people who would set their alarm clock 5 minutes ahead or, set the time, trying to trick yourself. And I'm just like, tell yourself to get there 10 minutes. I was the person that would mock others.
Yeah.
And now I do find myself looking for those life hacks to trick myself. So I'm sorry. I'm maturing. I will no longer make
whatever
fun of.
works. Whatever works for you is what I think. If it works for you, then keep going. But yeah, so this is from an account I follow on Instagram called Scary Mommy.
Okay.
And they're fun and funny and useful information, what we aspire to be. But this is unhinged, automated life hacks.
Automated, okay.
Automated that help you. That a lot of times this is advice that helps you use technology for good.
Uh-oh.
that lets you know, hey, did you know that you could use
fighting with technology
instead of fighting with technology
and saying the things like it hates me,
right? Yeah,
and having a very negative relationship with technology.
Yep.
Okay.
So
hit me with some of those life hacks.
This is some of the ways that you can use technology for good. And these are from a bunch of different people that chimed in on the Unhinged Life Hacks. This one woman says, and I love this so much, she says, at the same time, every year, I tell my bank I lost my credit card, so I get issued a new one. All the scammers and subscriptions I signed up to the year prior will automatically get declined, and I only re-sign up to the ones I actually want.
See, I don't know if I can go for that because I'm a rule follower, and telling the bank something that's untrue feels like I can't do that.
Melinda,
I know.
Minnie,
yeah,
you don't have to lie to them. Just say, I want a new card.
Oh, see, she said lost it or whatever.
Yeah, and I don't know why she would have to tell the bank she lost it.
And say,
you know what? Here's the best thing. You can do that on your phone. You can go into your bank account's app and
some of them. Some don't let you. Our bank, we have to independent. We have to go in person, and there's some probably safety things for that too.
Okay,
and they're maybe not big enough to do that, but yeah, I know most things you can do.
We can do that through our app.
Yeah.
We're Bank of America, and that's doable on ours. You absolutely can freeze your card while you're on our app.
Yes.
But yeah, we can. I think they don't like the branches. Like they don't like for you to go in because they shut down all the tellers, and there's no like drive-through teller anymore.
Oh,
you notice that?
You need to go back to smaller banks. We have a drive-through teller.
Do you?
Uh-huh.
Who's your bank?
Well, now I don't know if I want to say. They were just bought out, but yeah, we still can.
Okay.
I mean, so y'all don't even have a drive-through to
No.
Mm-mm. Oh.
Nothing. Nada.
I like the personal. I get to, I could say.
Yeah, I know. You remember? And they used to put like gum or dum-dums or something in the little canister thing.
I used to be one of those drive-through
tellers.
Yes, you
were. You were a drive-through teller.
My little sad story is I worked on my wedding day. I took the morning shift.
That's right.
The drive-through on Saturday.
That's right.
Luckily, the banks close early on Saturday, and I made it to my wedding.
I gotta go. I'm getting married.
I had to work. You know why I had to work Saturday? Or misdirecting your conversation here, but because I got longer on my honeymoon. If I worked,
I was gonna say, that's probably
honeymoon. So
you get longer honeymoon. Here's another one. This is brilliant. My alarm stops only if I scan a QR code in my bathroom.
I love that.
Isn't that amazing? So you can generate a QR code for anything.
So
that leads you to
what kind of alarm are they using though? So you can't just physically
on
turn it.
Your phone.
Okay.
It's the phone alarm.
That is brilliant.
And it won't go off until, and that's like something Riley would probably have to figure out for you if you use that. But I mean, if you cannot, I'm just saying.
Wait a minute.
I'm just saying. Could you do it on your own? No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't. You don't. Yeah. Okay. I love you. Yeah, but if you have a hard time getting up out of bed, I'd say that's fair.
That's good.
That's pretty good. You have to scan, which means you have to actually use your brain and like get your brain in the awake enough to open your camera app and point it at the QR code.
I think that goes back to me being bothered by people that had to do the snooze and the alarm and Greg, when we first married, he was like a multiple snooze button person, and I'm like, just get up, set the alarm one time and get up.
Get up
out of bed.
I'm that way too.
So I'm that way too. I wouldn't need to make use of that, but I understand after having children. Oh, if we had that during their middle school, high school years, that would be a game changer.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you know, I saw a thing that said, and when I see a thing, it must be true. But I saw a thing, but it checks out, though. You know how women, my mother does this a lot. Like, if you go and wake a sleeping woman, that's a mom. You know what happens when you wake them up? They go like this.
Right.
Like it's startle. It's the startle reaction. And the thing that I was watching said that it's biological. Like and we both know that it's just God ordained. It's just God giving that instinct to moms. And I do it because it's like, what
emergency?
I need to jump up, ready to go, ready for action. What's happening? What's happening? So,
what's on fire?
Dads don't do that. My husband has never done that. He sleeps like a log, and my dad the same way. But there's some instinct in moms. It's like, what's happening? We got to go. We got to get up. We got to do something.
Well, and you wake up and you're more alert more quickly. But Greg, he wakes up startled, so startled. Like if there's somebody in the house. Well, but here's the thing. If I were waking him up because someone was in the house, there would be no keeping it quiet.
Yeah.
Like trying to surprise them and quietly call the police and someone's in the house. They'd know exactly where we were located. I would still be trying to shush Greg as they're coming into our room. Because it takes him, so you were talking about deep sleeper.
Yeah.
He's a deep sleeper. It just takes him so much longer to become alert. And the moms, I think...
No, we come out of sleep.
I hear everything. Like a door opens. Who's
ready
sick?
For action. Yes.
Where'd you throw up?
Yeah.
Where is it?
What's happening? Yes.
That's funny.
Here's another one. This is genius. She said, I started giving my cats a treat every time I took my meds. Now the cats are the world's most persistent and intense medication reminders.
That's good.
So
I wonder if that would work. I wonder if my dogs would do that.
Probably.
Because I'm not.
Probably. Gus.
Would it work for Greg?
Yeah.
Dark chocolate, hun? What?
There's an episode of The Big Bang Theory where they train. Who is it? I think it's Sheldon is training Penny to do. Good job.
Like
it gives her a piece of chocolate.
Her to sit in a certain spot or in the room.
Gives her a piece of chocolate or caramel or something.
Like, are you training my
Candy?
girlfriend?
Yes, I am. That's genius. Okay, here we go. This is next level parenting right here. Our dishwasher texts our kids when it's done and then shuts off their Wi-Fi if they don't empty it.
That's brilliant.
That is using technology for good.
But I have to be honest.
Yeah.
That would probably work for me too.
Yeah, shut off your...
I can't blame my children. I don't want to do the dishes. So turn off my Wi-Fi or...
yeah, that's a thing that nobody really talks about. It also punishes the parents when you turn the Wi-Fi off.
Worst would be locking my Diet Coke drawer.
So I wonder if you could, I wonder.
A little latch clicks down.
I wonder if you could program it to change the password. Instead of just shutting off the Wi-Fi, to change the password. And I know the password. Right. So I'm on the Wi-Fi, but my children have to get the new password. I don't know. That sounds amazing. If I had those. If we had Wi-Fi like we have it now when my kids were younger, that would have been a game changer. Here's another one. This is so simple. I bought 12 pairs of the exact same socks, so I never have to match them. And if one gets a hole, I just throw that one out. It's a very satisfying system.
We do that. I had so many boys in the house that eventually I had to go to one brand.
Yeah. I have to apologize for the yard people, the leaf blower outside. Yes. So I'm sure you're hearing that over the...
Yeah,
anyway.
And now that I have two boys in the house, I have started buying different brands for them, so I just know which go where.
Which sock
and it's not that they don't do their own laundry, they do, but also I like to help out and everything. But mainly because one, and I won't say their names, likes to wear their socks outside. without shoes when they're running a quick errand.
I wouldn't be able to tell you who that is.
And I'm not going to say, but if I don't want to punish the other person wearing dirty bottom socks.
Yes.
Because so they each get their own
brand of socks
now.
Yeah. What's your go-to brand? This is such good podcasting.
I just know how it looks. It may be Hanes.
Yeah.
Maybe Hanes with the red and blue.
We have discovered Bombas.
They're like those.
A little pricey.
They are.
But I love them.
But they're a little tight around the middle of the foot.
Really?
I'm very sensitive. And sometimes the heel slips off because I think maybe I have a different weird foot. But I like the comfort of them. And then I just go and raid everybody's sock drawer. Yeah.
You don't buy them for yourself. You just wear the boys' socks.
So if you catch me and my jeans are too short, you'll see the heel come out the back of my shoe because I'm probably wearing a men's size 12 sock or something.
That's great.
Not like that.
This next one is one of my favorites, and I need to figure out how to make this happen in my house because I love this idea. She says, I hate doing dishes. She doesn't have a dishwasher. And she says, all of my lights are smart bulbs. So I tell Alexa, time to do the dishes. And she dims the kitchen to 50% and plays Celtic music so I can pretend to be a Scottish pub owner cleaning up for the night.
I don't think it would work for me.
Why not?
I just don't think, I'm just not that excited about being a pub owner cleaning up dishes of people I don't know.
What would you want to be? Where would you want to be?
I mean, maybe
role playing cleaning dishes.
I could be Cinderella.
Oh.
Working hard and making a chore cheerful and my little mouse
while you work.
Friends, Gus and everything, and a dress, is being made right beside me as I do the dishes, maybe something like that. But cleaning up other people's, it's one thing cleaning up your own family's dishes, but people I don't know, I just don't know if I'd want to do that.
My daughter will put her headphones on and play like tavern music, like old, like from video games, like medieval tavern music, so that she's like an owner of an inn. Right. And
I would probably rather listen to a podcast.
Yes.
And make it through a podcast and try to get my dishes done in that amount of time, which I do. I'll go and prop my phone up.
Yeah.
Or I'll even put, here's how, again, way too attached to our phones, but I'll go and prop up an episode of something and think I can get my dishes done in one episode of Seinfeld or Friends or something.
Yeah. Does it work?
It does. I guess, I almost don't feel as lonely. Do you know, I am that child, even though I was the youngest and more like an only child than it was the third child, but I'm the child. Did you have a child that if you asked them to do something, they wanted to make sure their siblings were doing something also? Like,
I didn't
remember
have that.
The little girl in the backseat, you worry about yourself?
You worry about yourself, yeah.
So
what am I
kids,
supposed to do?
If somebody had to clean, they wanted to know that their sibling, but we may have given
also
them
had to suffer
a different, and so there's
has
a
to be
loneliness
fair.
to cleaning the dishes. When, especially if somebody else is enjoying a program or in front of the fire or something, and you're in there doing dishes. So maybe it just makes you feel not so lonely. Like I've got that sibling that's suffering with me.
I don't have that at all.
See, that's my fairness thing.
I can see that point, but I don't have that all.
I probably would have been that kid that goes, that's not fair.
I just want to zone out and do it on my own and get it done and do it how I want it done. So, but I like, it does go by faster. Like long trips, if I'm listening to conversations like a podcast, which interestingly enough, why not listen?
I know a podcast.
I know of a podcast you can listen to while you're decorating your Christmas tree or cleaning up your...
while you work.
That made you smile podcast is great to listen while you work. Oh, I just made that up off the top of my head. Okay, here's another one. I made an Apple shortcut that runs once a day automatically that shows me, I love this, shows me all the photos I took on that day throughout the years. It allows me to slowly clean up all of my photo albums. I need that
would
so
take me forever,
much.
even with that trick, because I'm a screenshot. I go crazy with screenshots, and I have screenshot recipes all over my photo album. That I have never made, and will never go back and remember the day that I took that screenshot. I do remember that recipe. I'm like, oh, there was a good recipe, and it had food in it, and there was like
ingredients and
stuff, and I think anyway, I never will be able to find it. So
I just need us to pause and take a short appreciation for Gus. If you're watching, there's that little baby right there, just sleeping away,
just so
not a care in the world,
offering up his belly,
not a thought in his head,
a little scratch, just a little belly scratch.
If you're listening,
being good.
If you're listening to this podcast on the podcast apps, then this is your motivation to go and. Okay, sorry. Right. So, okay. What unhinged hack life hack do you have?
No, you have to share yours, and then I'll share. Oh,
mine. I'll share mine first. Yeah. Okay.
What's yours?
What did I say mine was? I have a couple.
I loved it. I remember what it was.
Oh my gosh, did you hear my stomach? It is digesting the food that we just ate. That was embarrassing. Okay, so what was I know the one. Are you talking about the one with the washer and dryer? What's the other one that I said, Melinda? I can't remember.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So there was another thread that was about not unhinged life hacks, but it was just like really endearing things that women do, that girls and women do,
right? That
just are like little releases of dopamine or serotonin that make us feel better. And I took one of those ideas and made it my own. So whenever I have an intrusive thought, like for me, intrusive thoughts are, I'm sitting there going, I am so ridiculous sometimes.
Right.
That was so embarrassing. Oh, I'm so mad at myself for saying that. And I just get into this shame spiral loop of just being completely awkward and ridiculous sometimes. And so whenever I start having those thoughts, I yell, security. And it's almost like just a reset of my mind, and I realize I'm going to this downward shame spiral of like
it is this visual of it being hauled away, and don't allow those. So I had a very similar I was like, I don't have anything, but I think me naming my inner voice, which I also have a very naming inner voice. I think there was it in Bewitched with the nosy neighbor.
Oh.
What was the nosy neighbor's name in Bewitched? Was it Gladys? I think that's where I got my...
Oh, I don't know.
I think that's where I got my name. I want to apologize
so funny.
To anyone who has a dear Aunt Gladys.
My grandmother's name was Gladys.
I'm so sorry.
And they called her Sally, and I don't know how that worked out that way.
There was a sitcom neighbor that was just very nosy and negative and just, wanted to... Anyway, so I named my inner voice Gladys.
Inner voice. Yeah.
And my daughter even knows my inner voice's name.
Gladys.
And I love it because she'll say, tell Gladys to shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up. You
Gladys,
shush it.
Sit down and just shush it. I have just a weird thing that I'd done. This was more when my kids were small, and there were certain chores that I don't like. And this one actually turned into one that I don't mind anymore because of this little thing that I did.
What?
It's so embarrassing.
What did you do?
I would, whenever I had to do laundry, I would pretend that I was Sydney Bristow from what was the name of that show she was on? Jennifer Garner.
Alias?
Alias.
Okay.
Yes. I was a spy in Alias, and I was defusing a bomb.
Oh.
And that's what the washer and dryers were, big giant bombs that I got to defuse.
Man, that works so much better than I'm a poor servant in the whatever house that I used to imagine that was being forced to fold tidy whities.
Make it into like something that's like danger. And so I got to do this before the time runs out.
And that's fun?
That's it makes you get it done faster.
I don't know if I'd enjoy dangerous situations.
I do.
Scenarios.
I'm like, I got to fold this stuff before. Now, see, I don't like folding the laundry.
Mine would be the scenario, like you said, the servant scenario where you're the Cinderella forced to do everybody's tasks.
Yes.
And then the prince comes and rescues you. And you can, if you were a negative person and weren't able to forgive, you might throw your nose up and say, see, I'm now a princess and you're washing tidy whities from your older brothers and not me. But anyway.
So those are unhinged life hacks. Mm-hmm. Please let us know, like, not just for the sake of this podcast, but also because I need as many unhinged life hacks as I can find.
Yeah, I just, and maybe this is evidence-based. If you look at my house, you would sit there and think she doesn't have many unhinged life hacks. Because my home does not operate in a smooth manner. You're like, maybe she could use.
We need to come up with a life hack.
Wait a minute. That's probably Gladys.
For you.
Shush it, Gladys.
Comparing.
You shush it.
You need to, you know what your new unhinged life hack is?
What?
Gladys has a jail cell, and whenever she says something negative, you put Gladys in the cell. Like, you remember from the Andy Griffith show, like where Otis,
he'd come and let himself in.
the town drunk. Yeah,
and they bring him breakfast, wake him up and send him home. Come on, Gladys.
You know what?
I'm letting you out.
That's just the funniest story of a small town, where it's just assumed that, I don't know how that would play out now. If you had a modern day Otis, the town drunk, and he just came in and put himself in prison.
What am I going to do when my inner voice, when I'm so healed and so, and
complete,
and God has
in
really
Jesus,
worked in that you are a wonderful, creation, and I love you no matter what, and you don't have to please anybody type thing but me. When she turns into a wonderful voice permanently, I can't leave her with the name of Gladys. Maybe I could change her to Glinda.
Yeah.
Glinda the Good Witch.
Glinda the Good Witch. In your brain.
In my brain.
Yeah.
With the little pink. I don't know. She would never have that voice. Gladys has a really nasally, annoying
needs to get
voice.
Saved.
And I don't know if I could do with Glinda's little...
Yeah,
like falsetto
high-pitched,
voice, high pitch.
Toss.
Yeah. I don't know would it be Glinda from. I'm not sure if it would be Glinda from
the original Wizard of Oz.
Dorothy.
Yeah. Are you a good witch?
Judy Garland.
Or a bad witch?
Yes.
Yeah. That's funny.
So anyway,
all right.
There's our
unhinged.
Well, and they're not even ours. There's our
there's our borrowed. Yeah.
Life hacks.
How was your Thanksgiving?
Well, it was very interesting.
Yeah.
And it was very good. We had probably a smaller turnout this year because we're all at the age now when, we have married children who have other families they have to get to see.
Yeah.
And so we had a smaller amount, but it seems like we had more food turn up at Thanksgiving, and it was delicious. But as our Thanksgiving was winding down and everyone goes their own way, usually a lot of times my siblings and I wind up at my parents' house later, just having kind of a quieter time, and we were watching the rest of the Cowboy game. There were a few nieces and nephews still there, and we were watching the Cowboys beat who'd they play?
Yeah, I don't remember.
I just went blank.
Yeah.
Anyway, watching the Cowboy game, and my dad heard a roaring sound, and I kind of heard it too, but it's
crazy.
It sounds a lot like our fireplace when we have it built up too high, but it was kind of a roaring sound, and Dad started getting alarmed, and he was like, "Do y'all hear that?" And so I immediately, when he said that's an unusual sound for the fireplace,
yeah,
I ran out front. Greg ran out back. We were looking to look up to the chimney because I thought it was probably a creosote fire.
Yes.
And Greg found the chimney, and yes, there was flames shooting up out of the top of our my parents'
goodness,
chimney.
That's kind of cool, though.
It does, sort of, until you go.
Fire shooting out.
Until your intrusive brain starts seeing the entire block catch on fire because of your, and stuff was kind of shooting out. It sounded a little bit like a jet engine from up top. Apparently, creosote fires run very, very hot. And so we doused the fire in the fireplace, and we're concerned enough. Greg was saying we need to call 911. So we called the fire department there. And it kept, even after the fire is doused in the fireplace, there was so much, there's so much fuel in a creosote fire in the chimney that lines the fire. So mostly it happens when you burn green wood. It lines the side of the chimney. Unfortunately, my dad is an outstanding builder. He built that house,
is.
And he really, obviously the chimney was well insulated and stuff. So, but we had to get my parents out, everybody out of the house. And the fire department came, and wonderful Station 3 and Station 6 from McKinney were just super, super helpful, good. They stayed out there, I don't know, probably over an hour. I got to watch the big ladder.
I know you took a video of it. I was like, that's so cool.
They took a lot of care with the inside of my parents' home to make sure that any kind of debris that fell down was caught on tarps. Inside. Excuse me. And anyway, but it was eye-opening. Yeah. Because it's one of those things you've heard about, have your chimney cleaned. Yeah. Greg and I had ours cleaned probably 5 years ago, but I don't know if my dad, has ever had it cleaned. And also, if you go and call a chimney sweep right now, it's probably months out before you can get someone there.
Oh, well, because that's their busy season.
Right. And so the advice first of all, we put out the fire, and the fireman said, close the damper so you don't have this airflow going through the chimney and also stoking that fire in the chimney. But when we tried to close the flue, the smolder, the ash and stuff from the fire that we had put out in there was filling the home with smoke.
Oh, my goodness.
About damage there. Anyway, one of the reasons we reacted very strongly is because during the 2021 freeze that we had here, our nephew had a creosote fire, and it caught their house on fire. Now, they had a volunteer fire department situation. Yeah. It was ice cold. The faucets were all frozen up. It was hard to get water, to get things put out.
Wow. Things I don't even think of. Bad. Yeah.
My dad lives in my mom and dad live in a really heavily treed area, so there were dead leaves on the top of the roof. No. We're watching all of this stuff shoot out. So he was like, good call to call the fire department. That's where, roofs can catch on fire and things like that. But
so what's the damage? What's they're gonna have to like?
Well, they did such a good job, and because we decided not to fill the house up with smoke, there was no smoke damage, no damage whatsoever.
Good,
except that they obviously are going to need to have their chimney cleaned out and everything, and the cap on the chimney could not be replaced, so it was damaged.
So not just like best case scenario.
It was
because of, yeah.
And mainly best case scenario because we were all sitting around the fireplace right there and heard it and caught it quickly.
Yeah.
I mean, we heard it right when it started up.
Yeah.
People, if you're just, if you have a fire in the fireplace and you're in the kitchen or walking around or not paying attention or whatever, it could have gotten bad very, very quickly.
Ooh, that is scary. That is scary. Yeah.
It is something it's not just it's one of those maintenance things that you could take or leave.
Yeah.
No, you need to do it. I'm not sure how often you need to
get it done.
Something like that. We had ours cleaned out. We'd probably lived in that house for 10 years and had ours cleaned out about 5 years ago. And when the fireman came to our house and not fireman, the chimney sweep, he said, really, you didn't have a lot of buildup in our chimney at all. Our fireplace and our chimney box is pretty big.
Yeah.
And that may have made a difference. But if you burn a lot of green wood to make your fires last longer or whatever, that's an issue. But anyway, yeah.
I wonder how that is with gas fireplaces.
It's not an issue,
I know Randy is very paranoid about that as well, about having because the house we lived in before this one, we had a gas fireplace, and he never let us use it because he was like, we got to get
you have a gas fireplace that has ceramic logs that you're just doing. I don't think that's the same. I think you have to actually burn wood. I think creosote's going to come from
because that's what I would think too. But I was like,
I am not an authority.
I'm just going to do what you tell me to do. Yeah,
I am not a.
So yeah, his whole family, they live in the woods up in Arkansas in the hills, and we're volunteer fire department. So he's like. He's got that whole Boy Scout thing and safety thing. His dad worked for International Paper.
Well, and we were probably very sensitive also because Greg and I have had a house fire.
You have, yes.
And it's surprising how fast things can
go. Yeah.
How quickly you can lose control.
Have you ever seen? Oh my goodness! There's a video of these kids horsing around, and they were videoing it, and they were out on their front lawn. Do you remember that?
The lawn catches on fire?
What did they did something, and the lawn caught on fire.
I do remember.
And the whole thing went up, and it was so fast.
By the time, they couldn't even get the hose pulled over.
No, it was like, they were like, no, it's fine. Oh my, and things just get worse and worse and worse.
From experience, the way you react under pressure may have some, the outcome of the situation may change whether you react well under pressure. Greg and I woke up to a noise. Here's that story about how deeply people sleep.
Yes.
I heard a noise and woke up and tried to wake my husband up. This is when the kids were little. I tried to wake him up, and he, if it had been a burglar, they would have known exactly where we were and come and taken us out because Greg was like, what? But I see we had a glass door on our bedroom, French door, and I could see a glow out.
Oh, good heavens.
Out our door.
Yes.
And the noise that woke me up is we had a picture of our boys hanging over the fireplace.
Yeah.
And we had a candle on the fireplace that we did not blow out. It was one of those, I don't know, Glade scented candles. Nothing against Glade. I can't remember. But the wick had burned down so low that when you looked at it, you couldn't even see that it was still burning. And so it melted down all the wax. It got the glass hot enough that the glass popped and shattered. And wax can burn, apparently. And so the wax...
like flame,
continue burning.
Yes.
Like it can feed the flame. And it burned and caught our wood mantle, which was covered in lacquer, just lacquer, lacquer wood on it. Caught it on fire, which then caught the picture above the fireplace on fire. That burned through and fell, and that's the noise that woke me up. The wall, by the time we could figure out what was going on, the smoke was down to our waists.
Oh,
so
gosh.
from the ceiling all the way down to the waist.
Yeah.
No smoke alarms went off, by the way.
That's crazy. Yeah.
We go out, and so I'm talking about how you react during an emergency. Greg runs to the phone to call 911. The entire wooden paneling wall is on fire in our den. And Greg runs through to the phone, and he kept dialing 911. 911. Because he was trying to get out.
Dialing 9 to get out. Oh.
Finally, he figures it out. He run to the sink and start filling bowls of water to throw on this wall that's so far gone. Like we're going to do that. Did we get our children out immediately? No. That wasn't our first call. We're running. But the most not funny, but just ironic thing is we ran by a plugged-in hose because we had a solarium. And we had a hose that would water down all of our plants.
Yeah.
And we ran instead to the kitchen sink by the hose that we could have been spraying it down.
Yeah.
Anyway, all that to say, things can go quickly. The firemen told us that we probably had about 10 minutes before we would not have woken up.
Oh, good heavens.
Because the smoke was so low.
So the moral of the story is...
Do all those maintenance things that nobody... that
This has to be one of the times of the year that is one of the busiest seasons for fire departments because heat, fireplaces, lights, all the Christmas lights, trees, candles, all of the. You know what I'm surprised at? I can't believe but I haven't searched for it. Like, I wonder how many. If there's ever been an incident with like candlelight services at churches, because you give everybody candles and these kids have candles.
You were there when we had the incident with we were putting on our church Christmas show, and the shepherds had what's it called? They were carrying torches. Remember?
Like real torches? Was there actual fire in it?
Yes.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. And Greg loved having the headset. He was a headset person.
Yeah.
Which made him feel, very important. But he said over the headset, he hears shepherd on fire, shepherd on fire. The wicker stuff that was around the torch, which was just like a canister for a outside torch type thing.
Yeah.
I think the wicker had caught on fire.
How funny.
And so shepherds I don't know. I'm being dramatic.
One time there was my sister, and I want to say...
So I want to say, watch out not only for inside the home,
but
before your Christmas pageants, there could be danger as well.
My sister was in a wedding once, and they were doing the unity candle, and her veil, she got too close to the unity candle with the bride did with her veil, and it caught on fire. And this was in Arkansas. It's so still. We say, "Mama, my veil's on fire." Well, so what the response, "Mama, my veil's on fire."
When we did like the drive-through Christmas thing, one of my children was a shepherd out by the wise men.
Yes,
he was a shepherd in the field.
Okay.
And we had hay rides that pulled through the Christmas story.
I remember. I did that one year.
And I think Caleb was the one that said he heard one of those trailers drive by and he hears a kid yell out, "Hey, the shepherd's on fire." And it was Caleb that was on fire.
Oh, no. Oh, gosh.
He had backed up to the real fire in the fire pit too close and caught his costume on fire. So I hear about this later, but there was a snack green room area, and I'm looking for Caleb, and sure enough, he's walking around. He has two big burn holes in his costume. That somebody, apparently another shepherd. Thank you, shepherd or wiseman, whoever put out my son. I appreciate it.
Thanks to whoever put out my son.
It. But this could be a treacherous time of year.
Yes, so safety first.
We're sitting here laughing at our past experiences,
misfortunes, but no, it's seriously.
Be careful.
Be careful.
Learn how to use a fire extinguisher appropriately.
Yes.
Don't wait.
I don't know how to use a fire extinguisher.
I know. Don't wait till the emergency to start having to read the directions.
I need to go do that.
We need to know how to do that.
I need to go find if we have a fire extinguisher And if not, I know what you're getting me for Christmas.
Yes.
Give me a fire extinguisher.
Be careful.
Be careful.
She said that with like conviction.
Well,
you have a verse.
I've been pondering on it.
Okay.
I've been thinking about it. And speaking of unhinged life hacks.
Okay.
Here's one for you.
What?
This is one that you'll know, but I have just had this read to me again, and it was it's my husband of all people was teaching, and the way he presented this passage was like, oh, I've never looked at it like that. Are you ready?
Yes.
It's a courage sandwich.
Okay.
Okay? It's a courage sandwich.
Okay. All right.
You ready?
Yep.
Joshua 1:7.
Okay.
God tells Joshua, only be strong and very courageous, being careful to do according to all the law that Moses my servant commanded you. Do not turn from it to the right, do not turn from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may have good success wherever you go. This book of the law shall not depart from your mouth, but you shall meditate on it day and night, so that you may be careful to do according to all that is written in it, for then you will make your way prosperous, and then you will have good success. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be frightened, and do not be dismayed, for the Lord your God is with you wherever you go. He doesn't just say, be strong and courageous, full stop. The end. Good luck with that.
Well, no, the life hack is hide those words.
He gives you the way to be strong and courageous.
Here's the life hack.
I've never read it with that before, and it tells him before that, and then he gives them the directive about how that works, and then say, I had my very, very sweet, kind, just like, what do you call it? He was kind of a my speech professor from college, Dr. Buckaloo. We called him Dr. Buck or Uncle Buck. He was speaking.
Wait, was that really his name?
Yes, Dr. Buckaloo.
I want a name like that.
Right? So great. He has since passed on, and I love that man because he helped me graduate.
It's the Buckaloo.
He was what is it when someone is that does a lot of shenanigans? He was not
mischief?
Not mischief. He just kind of, it's funny, he bucked the system. He kind of went, because I needed all these credits. I needed to graduate. And I somehow messed up my schedule, and so I wound up taking all this. And he went to the office because he was also my counselor, my advisor. And so he went to the office and said, hey, she needs to graduate, and she needs to graduate now. I was getting married, and I was done. And I didn't know until like late.
We need to get her out of here.
Yes, she got to go. And so he came back to me, and he goes, I can't believe it. They said no. And I was like, oh my gosh, what am I going to do? He goes, don't worry about it. I'm going to make up a class just for you. And we'll meet maybe once a week, and we'll just meet the bare minimum requirements. He goes, in fact, I've got like 3 other students that are kind of in the same predicament. And so we're just all going to meet together. We'll get together and decide what we want to do, what we want to learn for the class. I was like, yes, I love that. But this is why I love this man. One of the great, for our speech, I had a minor in speech, and one of the great advices, one of the great things that he told me was, when you give a speech, you say what you're going to say, and then you say it, and then you say what you just said. And that's the formula for a speech. And this is kind of what's here. You say what you're going to say, you say it, and then you say what you just said. But it is a life hack, a formula for our strength and our courage because let's face it, we're in a war, we're in a battle every day. Is the enemy is working against us and trying to trip us up, and just doing it with very subtle things.
And we're in a world where it's not popular to say what's hard to say.
That's correct. Yeah.
And you want to, and I tend to be a people pleaser.
Yes.
I don't want to ruffle feathers.
Nope.
I want everyone to get along.
Yep.
Which is not scriptural a lot of the time.
It is not.
Tis not. So be bold in what.
Yeah.
I like that. No, that's a good time. When do you use tis?
Tis and tisn't.
Tis not.
I say 'twas and 'twasn't. But yeah, so be strong and courageous. And the way you do that is hiding God's word in your heart. Don't let it depart from your mouth. You shall meditate on it day and night.
That's the way you are not, I talked to Carrie before we came about my short-term memory is driving me nuts.
Sure, same.
It's non-existent.
Yes.
And one of the reasons I'm doing read-throughs, and this is not, it's not about giving me a check mark for reading through. I do not want to be led astray. I do not want the enemy who can take something so close to the truth and throw in one little twist and suck you in to believing something that was not is not truth. Hide those and keep for those of us who are aging, just keep it forever in front of you every day. Dive into the Word. And it doesn't have to be big, long studies. It doesn't have to be Bible read-throughs. Just get in the Word. Just hide that Word.
Hide that Word in your heart.
But not so hidden. Like make it obvious.
Oh, I see. Yes. Not a secret. But hidden.
Yes.
In your heart.
Not going to touch it. You get behind me, enemy.
It's right. Jump in the lake.
I'm calling stupid.
We don't say that word.
We don't say that word. Yes, we do.
When it comes to him, he's stupid.
Oh, but the best news of all
is
Jesus loves you.
You can't mess that up.
Hey.